Welcome to part two. Sorry about that. I thought that I had more room on my memory card. That's okay, though. Part two is just fine. So, what I was talking about is that, so we get these stories that we tell ourselves, and it becomes our blueprint, and it creates different levels of resistance in our ability to manifest. The problem is that then we kind of operate from this like blind perspective of just going straight forward into manifesting, which the irony is that is a good way to go if you could do it. Like, if you could get there from there, that would be fine. If you could go from all the trauma and all the resistance and all the shit that the world has conditioned you into just, ta-da, I have no resistance and I can manifest, then by all means, but go for it. I 100% believe there are some people who have been able to do that. So if you feel like you're one of those people and you could just like completely forget everything that you've been through in your life and all the stories you've told yourself and just suddenly feel like a very rich, loved, worthy person, by all means, more power to you. My mantra is embrace the absurd. I will never tell you that there is a wrong way to do something. I can only share what has been my perspective, both of my own experience and those that I've worked with and those who have shared their experiences with me and those who I coach. And those who I see not able to manifest the things that they want, or they're manifesting them but they're coming out in a funny way. Like, you might decide that you want a house with a garage, you want a place for your cars, you want a place that can be your own, but then you end up manifesting a house that is more, it costs more than you make. Or maybe the house doesn't cost more than you make, but you're afraid to do it alone because you have a fear of abandonment. So then you invite people into it, hoping that they will support you. And because your vibration includes a fear of abandonment, then you have people that come in who also have fears of abandonment and also likely have challenges with money manifesting. And then all of you come in and have that vibration together, and then suddenly the money leaves as quickly as it comes in because you're afraid of abandonment. And if you're afraid of abandonment, you're going to constantly bring in these challenges where money is constantly going, because that's the basis of your security, because you don't feel like you're a good person unless you make enough money or have the house or have the good image that you want, and you're all afraid of losing each other and losing the money and doing all that. And so then there's problems. It becomes a circus, right? And that can happen with anything. Same with relationships. If you go into relationships and you've not examined and resolved the shadow work, the unresolved traumas of your childhood and your early relationships, you carry that with you. Even if you don't think about it on the top of your head, you start playing it out. But then instead of recognizing that that is part of your vibration, that you're calling people to you that trigger that stuff to you for healing, until you realize that, then you continue to play out those same scenarios because your spirit is like, I want to heal this stuff. I want to release this resistance. I want to have a loving relationship. I want to have a house I can afford that's not like a box, but it's not a gigantic thing I can't take care of either, but it's it's something that will feel fulfilling for at least a while. And I want to feel comfortable if I decide that I want something bigger or smaller, or if I want to go up or down, or if I decide that I want to take a few steps back or a giant leap forward. Like, you want to be comfortable in that. But until you go back and you really look at, where are the waffles in my vibration? I just made a joke with a friend the other day about, like, I need to iron my waffles, because there's some things I'm manifesting too, and I noticed others they're getting their more instant manifestations because of the energy of the astrology we're in right now, and because of what they've been working on. And some of mine are there, but they're a little weird, and I'm already aware of how the process works. So I'm like, I know I have waffles in my vibration. I'm even aware of what a lot of those waffles are. And this is a term that Abraham Hicks uses, and she means like a waffle, there's resistance in it. And so I love that term. And then if you think about it, I've got to iron out the waffles, right? I gotta get the creases out of there. And So I've been looking at that, and all of it comes back to something that either happened in my childhood or my early adult life, or something from there that I attach to something that happened in my more recent adult life, and it's creating, waves in what I'm trying to manifest, because I've still got a few self-worth things going on. I've still got a few absurdities I've not embraced, or still got some conditioning going on that's still creating a little bit of weirdness in there. So if you're having trouble manifesting, like, let's look at it. First of all, what story are you telling yourself and about the rest of the world? What are you telling yourself about money? Is money the root of all evil? If you think so, then you're not going to have it. And if you tell yourself that you're a horrible, power-hungry person for liking money, again, not going to have it. And if you feel like there's only a limited amount, or that you're taking it from somebody else by having it, again, not going to have it. Then two, are you, I say it's both about the story, but when you look at other people who have things that you do not have, are you experiencing like jealousy or envy, or are you telling yourself they're just lucky, or they have it better than you, or they started out different than you, or they don't understand? And third, have you worked on your shadow work? Have you gone in and ironed your waffles? If you've not, then work on that. Go work on that. Like, seriously, work on it, like, right now. In fact, thanks for watching, because I expect you to go work on it right now.